Abbi Jacobson was a cater waiter eating cheap potatoes for dinner in a tiny Queens apartment. Now she's a top-notch broad holding her own in the world of comedy. The evolution of Abbi Jacobson. Abbi Jacobson always had a flair for the creative. Growing up in Wayne, Pennsylvania, she first realized that she might have a future on the stage while hosting the junior cabaret at her high school. It was her first time performing in front of such a large crowd, but she liked the way it felt. She attended Maryland Institute College of Art with the idea that she would follow in the footsteps of her artistic parents and become an illustrator, but the pull of the stage was too strong. After graduation, Abbi moved to New York City and joined the Upright Citizens Brigade Theatre in 2006. While there, she met Ilana Glazer in a practice group. When a fellow UCB member working with Abbi quit a sketch show they had been working on, Ilana suggested the two of them combine forces. "We have similar fundamental values, and one of them is like, fuck you, mister, never give up," Glazer said.
Like Ilana said, we were both sort of like frustrated in creating our own material and came to this point where we were like, let's just do a heightened version of our friendship, our dynamic.
With her new partner in crime, Abbi began working on something risky but worth it. Abbi and Ilana premiered Broad City on YouTube in 2010.
Oh, I don't have any cash, man. I'm sorry.
All right, well, you have a wonderful day.
I have a 10. If you could give me 8 back, we're good.
Each episode chronicles a day in the lives of fictional Abbi and Ilana as they hilariously tackle friendship, love, and financial issues.
I feel like taller and leaner and organic. I just farted. Okay, why you say this to me right now?
It wasn't necessarily a viral sensation, so for the most part, the show's raunchy charm flew under the radar. The duo brought home modest accolades such as the top prize at the Iron Mule Short Comedy Screening Series. And while the show's small-time success reassured their parents that they might be onto something with this comedy thing, they had their sights on something greater. While finishing up the second season of their web series and drafting a pitch to bring Broad City to TV, Abbi and Ilana called upon UCB alum Amy Poehler for a cameo. Poehler could tell that Abbi and Ilana had very obvious talent and chemistry, so when they stepped out on a limb to ask her to executive produce their budding TV venture, she was happy to help. They initially pitched the show to FX, who passed, but Poehler believes that they benefited from being underestimated. She reached out to connections at Comedy Central to make sure the project got in the right hands, and Broad City was welcomed with open arms. Despite hitting it big, this Broad is committed to keeping it real. The world of fictional Abbi and Ilana on Broad City is loosely based on the real-life experiences of the show's creators. Abbi's fictional counterpart's job at the gym is loosely based on a job that she really had in her early 20s, passing out flyers for Equinox outside the Grand Central Terminal. Fictional Abbi is obsessed with Bed Bath & Beyond because real Abbi's mother worked at 2 of the stores in her hometown.
How often do you come in here?
Not that much.
Well, look what the cat dragged in.
All right. Oh my God. Planning this takes is unbelievable. It's incredible.
They also pull from shows that they love, such as The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Friends, and Seinfeld for inspiration. Abbi's perpetually absent roommate is said to be homage to Maurice Crane, Niall's wife on Frasier, that the audience never meets. The attention to detail and relatable storylines have hit fast forward on the show's trajectory to success. Even A-listers such as Lady Gaga and Hillary Clinton are co-signing its genius.
Oh, yay! Sorry, we are just so excited.
It's all right, just take your time.
The success of Broad City has also opened the door for Abbi to pursue other opportunities in Hollywood, including a cameo in Neighbours 2, Sorority Rising, and voice work for Netflix's BoJack Horseman and the Lego Ninjago movie. People say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But Abbi is always looking toward what's next. Despite a growing cult-like fandom, Broad City will voluntarily shutter after 2019's 5th season. Broad City has been our baby and first love for almost 10 years since we started as a web series, the Queen said. It's been a phenomenal experience and we've put ourselves into it completely. Broad City's always been a spontaneous pace and feeling, and ending after season 5 honours that spirit.
Do I need to keep going?
However, the two are still working with Viacom and Comedy Central, moving forward to bring more projects to the network. Personally, Abbi is keeping busy with solo projects such as Netflix's Disenchantment from the creator of The Simpsons, Matt Groening. She's also maintained her chops as an artist by publishing 2 self-drawn coloring books, Color This Book, New York City, and Color This Book, San Francisco. Abbi Jacobson is a self-described workaholic, and clearly her determination has paid off. She's stretching her legs around the entertainment industry, but to her fans, she'll always be a hilariously real broad, taking the Big Apple by storm.